Now, one of the first things you'll notice when you approach down to Eggleton from the North Road is this new designated walking and cycle path. Now, this has only recently been constructed. I think it was made in 2010, and I have to admit it's really helpful when it comes to trafficking people and bikes down this lane, because originally this road over here, that's more or less just what it was for the car, bikes and people to walk down, and it got quite dangerous at times. So this is well thought out on this one when I decided to construct this new lane for bikes and that.
Heading off down a long road from the peninsula, you'll encounter yourself in the beautiful village of Eggleton. Eggleton is one of the smallest villages in the county, and is perfectly placed within rolling countryside views, including meadows springing to life full of orchards. The parish church was named and dedicated after St Edmund, the King of East Anglia, from around 855 until his death in 869 AD.
I highly recommend visiting these small churches. They're a real beauty. Each and every one has their own different character, and the best part is they're always quiet and relaxing, and that's probably one of the main features of things which I like best about them. One of the things which is so remarkable about St Edmund's Church is that it prides itself with this Norman type just above the main entrance. And even more impressive is this door, remarkably preserved from the Norman times. Although Eggleton is small, it's still beautiful, and that's what adds to the character of these places.
Approaching out of Eggleton, you will come into view of the Rutland Water Birdwatching Centre. I interview Martin, who works there, to tell me more about what the centre does.
So Martin, what's your position here and what do you do?
I'm the reserve officer here at Rutland Water Nature Reserve.
Okay, yeah. Okay. And what are your responsibilities? What exactly would you do in your typical day, more or less?
Well, I'm actually employed by the Leicestershire and Rutland Wildlife Trust, and we manage the nature reserve for Rutland Water.
Okay, yeah.
So we're responsible for all the habitats, the lagoons, and woodlands surrounding the western end of the reservoir.
Okay, yeah. Could you give me some general facts of this area? What sort of things which you have here?
Well, the nature reserve itself covers about 1,000 acres.
Okay, yeah.
and we have a series of shallow lagoons. We also have, there's about 9 miles of the shoreline of the reservoir.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
Yeah, and we have a whole series of bird watching nights, so the visitors can get better views of the wildlife. It's predominantly birds, but there's a lot of other wildlife here obviously as well. So.
Okay.